If you're looking for a new coffee maker, buying the wrong one usually leads to two problems. Either your coffee isn't hot enough or your countertop ends up cluttered with separate machines for single cups, full pots, and iced coffee. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which machine fits your morning routine without wasting money on features you won't use. Please be sure to hit subscribe so you don't miss fresh reviews just like this one on your YouTube feed. Also, if you're watching this video on Amazon right now, please be sure to hit follow right on my storefronts. I share regular kitchen tech and other product reviews to help you buy with confidence. Let's start out this comparison with what is, in my opinion, the heavy hitter. This one here is the Cuisinart 14-cup Programmable PerfecTemp coffee maker. And why do I say the heavy hitter? Well, for one, it will brew you the most coffee. This one here is going to give you 14 cups, not 12. A really cool feature, which is in this button right here. This is a small batch brew button. It's going to give you the option to brew 1 to 4 cups of coffee, and it's going to adjust the way this works in here. Now, this has a shower head here for distributing the water. And in a large 14 cup of coffee, the water is distributed at a particular speed. Using this little button in here ensures that you get a really nice, robust, strong, full-bodied brew when you choose that over using the setting for the full pot of coffee. Now, as far as performance and flavor profile go, this is for people who care about volume and temperature when it comes to brewing their coffee. This uses Cuisinart's high heat extraction method to brew your coffee between 195 and 200 degrees Fahrenheit. That is going to make sure that you have a robust, rich, full-bodied brew. If you like your coffee hot, if you drink a lot of coffee in one batch, or if your coffee drinking preference is cold creamer first and then pour the coffee in, you'll love the fact that you can customize the heat temperature in here to keep your coffee hotter longer. As far as drawbacks go, it is a slightly taller machine than most. And if you have an overhang like I do here on the back of my cabinets, fitting this on your countertop might provide a challenge. If you're one of those people who likes to put in the paper filter as well to keep all the grounds out, you're going to notice there's a greater chance of overflow and clogging because the rate of water flow through those two filters could potentially lead to overflow issues. I have personally owned this model for 13 years. If it lasts that well and makes that many thousand pots of coffee, definitely worth the investment. Now, it has really nice backlit controls here, and it's really easy to program. Next up is the ultimate multitasker. This is the Hamilton Beach hot and cold two-way programmable coffee maker. It promises a full 12-pot cup of coffee when you have company, or a quick iced or hot brew straight into your favorite travel mug when you're running out the door on your way to your next errand. All using your favorite ground coffee. No pods required. Important detail here, this model does not use K-cups. It comes with a built-in mesh scoop basket for ground coffee. This keeps your cost per cup super low and generates zero plastic pod waste. Next thing worth talking about is the AquaFlow showerhead. Now, inside a Hamilton Beach, they have a patent pending AquaFlow showerhead. So instead of shooting water down one central hole, it spreads water evenly over all the coffee grounds, which does a great job of maximizing extraction and flavor. You get intuitive touchscreen with a 24-hour programmable timer, 6 brew settings, including regular, bold, hot, and iced, and a 4-hour automatic shutoff warm plate. That is a pretty great set of features. Now, when you brew a single cup of coffee, the machine is going to pump through all the water in the reservoir. It doesn't auto measure from one large tank. It has its own separate tank on this side for the single brew and a larger tank over here for the 12-cup brew. Now let's talk specs and hardware. First off, this machine is surprisingly compact given everything it does. After digging through hundreds of owner reviews and testing this awesome little machine myself, here is my honest consensus. This is what people love about this Hamilton Beach machine. The cost savings is real. People absolutely love ditching those K-cups. Being able to use your own bag of grounds does save tons of money every month, and you're not married to the pod. True versatility is another thing that people love. It's ideal for households where one person wants a quick cup for work, but weekends call for a full pot for the family or when you're entertaining. And thirdly,
that piping hot carafe. The 12-cup carafe brews hot and stays warm for up to 4 hours with an auto shut-off peace of mind. You never have to worry after you've left the house, did I shut the coffee pot off? Now, as far as deal breakers, it really depends on your perspective. One deal breaker might be no K-cups. If you specifically want a pod machine, this definitely is not that. It's 100% ground coffee focused, so if you like the convenience of selecting a flavor or the quick brew of a pod, this definitely isn't going to do it for you. Now, another thing that can be a deal breaker is that grind size does matter. Because the single serve uses a mesh filter basket, super finely ground espresso style coffee can sometimes leave a sediment at the bottom of your cup, so be sure you stick to medium grinds for best results.
Our third contender is the Cuisinart Personal Brew 12 cup. Now, if my video helps you out today, be sure you hit subscribe. And if you want to check out the current pricing for this absolutely awesome coffee pot, check the link in the description below. Now that I've had some time with the Personal Brew Cuisinart Coffee Maker, I have to say that I'm very impressed. I didn't know what to expect. I'm definitely somebody who has been a Cuisinart Coffee Maker user for a long time. This is an awesome coffee maker. As far as what other people have to say, along with the things that I think are cool, some pros for this machine are definitely the removable reservoir. It definitely makes it convenient to be able to just pop it off and then fill it in the sink and then pop it back on again. Also makes it really easy for cleaning. I love that it has the removable charcoal filter in here that gives me dual filtration in the machine. And the charcoal filters are something that you do have to replace. Temperature control is also really cool on this machine. The fact that the coffee comes out steaming hot and I can select between low, medium, or high temperature on this. I like that personalization option. And I also like this adjustable keep warm plate here. I can use it from anywhere from 0 to 4 hours, and it's going to keep my coffee warm without actually scorching it. The other really cool thing about this coffee maker is the iced functionality. Now, as far as deal breakers go, I will say this. For me, it's never really a deal breaker. It's whether or not the product is particularly suited to the user. The fact that there's no automatic liquid sensor could be a drawback for people, but you have to actually use your brain and remember to compensate for the number of ice cubes versus the amount of water in the reservoir. But that's just kind of, basic human sense. And another thing that may be something that you think is a detractor to this is this little coffee filtration unit here. So the bottom line is, if you are looking for a dependable coffee maker that's 12 cups, that lets you program ahead of time, that lets you set your desired temperature for brew and for keep warm, and you're looking for a coffee pot that's going to give you a rich, hot, steamy cup of coffee or a delicious, refreshing, cold cup of coffee without requiring the use of single-use pods, this Cuisinart Personal Brew is really cool. Now, if you enjoyed my review, you can click the link in the description below to check out what the current pricing is for this online. And if you enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe so you keep up to date with all of my brand new review videos. Now, let's tie it all together to help you choose the right one. None of these machines are bad, but they serve completely different types of coffee drinkers. Choose the Cuisinart 14-cup PerfecTemp if you have a large family, entertain often, or want extra hot coffee. The 14-cup capacity and 3-stage warmer plate make it the king of traditional batch brewing. Choose the Hamilton Beach 2-way if you want a single machine that does travel mugs for work mornings, iced coffee, and full pots for weekends without buying single-use plastic pods. Choose the Cuisinart Personal Brew 12-cup if you love iced coffee, want strong flavor options, and refuse to deal with messy water pours thanks to its removable reservoir. All three coffee makers deliver great flavor, but matching the feature set to your daily routine is what matters most. Don't forget to like and subscribe if this breakdown helped you out.
Check out the link in the description below to buy what you've just seen. Scan the QR code to move on over to my Amazon storefront, where you will find carefully curated lists of all my family's favorites. Now, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you've got a question about this product, be sure to leave me a comment. I'll do my best to answer it. Thanks for watching.